Hi, this is Mr. Capert. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a drawing file in Inventor. You should have already made your parts at this point. Next, you're going to do a new drawing. You can click here, or you can do new from here and do a standard drawing, or you can go from here and go new drawing. Doesn't matter which way you do it. All right, now that you have your drawing open, you need to place your base view in here. You need to use this search tool to find your part. Now, you guys probably have all your files underneath your H drive. I don't have mine on my H drive. Mine are on my computer. So instead, I'm going to find one of my parts. Let's just say my purple part. Hit open. It automatically places a view without me touching anything. Now you can change the view of this front by using this view cube. You definitely don't want to do something like this though. Then you're not going to drag at all. I have no finger on the mouse. I do a left click, then I go to the right, just one left click, and then far right, one left click. You don't need any of these other views going around. Now, you can keep changing these. If you don't like the way that the ISO came out, you can choose the different side. And they all update because remember, all of these views are dependent on each other. The front faces the front, and then when you look at the top, the left should line up and the bottom should line up going to the right side. So they all update together. This button here shades them in so that they're in color. A lot of times it doesn't automatically happen for some reason. And this turns on a label, and it's going to be the front view that it labels. And then your scale, I would do 1:1 on this, but just realize that you can change this depending on what your part is in the future. So do 1:1 on this one. Hit OK, and notice this now has a tag for its view. You're going to go around and do the same, edit view, and you're going to call this top view. And the important thing is you have to hit this light bulb every time. I always forget to hit the light bulb. You should capitalize all the words. That's standard. Okay, and the last thing you want to do is put dimensions on these. You can move these around by dragging and get them closer together if you want. You can also highlight the whole thing and put these all up in the corner, for instance. Now when doing your dimensions, I think I put these a little too close together. Doing your dimensions, you use this annotate tab, dimension. I always do my depth measurements on the top view. They keep things nice and clean and clear in my head. You only need 2 for this because it's 2 rows deep. Then I use dimensions and I put the widths on the front view always. So you need the width to each part. And remember, have a common baseline that's due to tolerances. We talked about you don't want to stack up tolerances. And then the right views where I do my heights. Oh, that didn't work. And depending on which way you drag it, it grabs a different height. If you mess up, you can always go back and delete off something, for instance. You can also just restart. If your views are all wrong, you can just restart on these. If you forget to put a view, just restart, go back to the very beginning. Another thing you can do is change your sheet size. We'll want to do this in another project, and let's just, for practice, change it to sheet size C. Notice that's a smaller sheet, and then I'm going to move them all. Hope this video was a help. Let me know if you need any more assistance from me.